guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today, as you can see by the title, I am doing a full face of E.L.F. Cosmetics, but not just E.L.F. I really tried to get products from their best sellers because I feel like sometimes when people do a full face of a certain brand, it's really to try out the brand. I've already tried a lot of E.L.F., so I really wanted to focus on the best sellers. Hope that you guys enjoy this video. It's gonna be very affordable and lots of fun. So I really hope that y'all enjoy, and if you do, you know what to do. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. By the way, let me know if you like the bare-faced intros so that you see the final look at the end. Let me know if you like that. So we're actually gonna start out with primer. I am so excited. So obviously, you guys know one of the best sellers of primers is the E.L.F. Putty Primer, but so is the Jelly Pop Primer, and I finally got my hands on it, and I bought two without even trying it because people are hyping it so much, and I heard it's limited edition, so I just got two hoping that I like it, and I think I will. So I'm actually gonna double prime. A lot of the times I like to put a tacky moisturizing primer all over my face, and then I like to smooth out my pores on top of that. I believe this was $10, which I do think is a fair price. I have noticed that E.L.F., obviously their prices have been going up, but so has their quality, so I don't even mind. I think that it's still a good price for what you're getting. So here's a little close-up. Again, this is the E.L.F. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Guys, this has been so hyped up that I don't want to be disappointed. It smells really sweet. Oh wow, this really is it almost looks like slime. Oh my god, this is gonna be so sticky. I can already tell. This gets compared a lot to the Milk Makeup Hydro Primer. I've never tried that. I've always wanted to, but I didn't want to pay $30, so that's why I got really excited about this. This primer is thicker than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot more liquidy. This is probably the stickiest primer I've ever used. It gave my skin a beautiful glow. I don't think there's any shimmer in this. No, it's giving me just a dew, which is what it's called. So far, it looks really beautiful on the skin. My skin's tacky, ready for foundation, but quickly, I am gonna cover these pores with the Putty Primer. I'm sure by now you guys know the Putty Primer. I have tried the illuminating one, but I have to say I do prefer the original one. I really do like this primer. It's really nice because it does smooth out your skin, but without drying it out. It's not that it's super hydrating, it's just so balmy that it feels hydrating, and this is the most hydrating feeling primer that smooths the skin. So I really like that combination. Okay, so next we have a foundation. I've actually done a full face of E.L.F. before. It was a long time ago. Very cringy video, but it went really bad. This was before they stepped up their game, but I did try this foundation, which is a Flawless Finish foundation, but I had the wrong shade, so I didn't really get to feel it out. So this time I think I got the right shade, but if not, you guys know we're gonna make it work, and I got the shade Cashew. You guys know everything will be listed down below. I don't want to do too much. I'm gonna start out with one pump and see how that goes, and then build it up if I need to. Okay, so I'm reading it right off the website, and it says this is their best-selling liquid foundation, now in 40 shades, which is awesome. It's supposed to be a lightweight, oil-free formula that blends naturally into skin for a semi-matte finish that lasts all day long. It's supposed to help restore uneven skin textures and tones for a visibly brighter skin, and it says it's perfect for all skin types. I think it's really cool that they have 40 shades now. I mean, that's insane, especially for such an affordable foundation. I didn't put that much. I don't necessarily like to cake on a lot of foundation. It took a little bit to blend out. Not bad, but it did take a little bit more effort to blend. I did go in with a wet sponge on top, and right now it is giving me more of a natural dewy finish. I do have that dew primer under it, so I think that's why. So far, I do like it. I'm not blown away by it. I don't like to judge foundations until I apply the rest of my makeup and of course wear it throughout a couple hours. So far, so good. I like it. I'm not in love with it. So for concealer, I'm sure you guys know what one of my all-time favorite concealers at this point is, and it is this one. If you don't know of this concealer, you've been living under a rock. This is the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I do like to use the shade Medium Sand. Now, what I've found about the best way for me to use this concealer is to give it a couple seconds to dry on my skin so that it gives me more coverage. I've said this in a lot of videos, and I'm sorry if I sound repetitive, but for those of you who are new, I love this concealer. I love everything about it, except I wish it just had a little bit more coverage, but it is gorgeous. It makes your eyes look so healthy, your under eyes, or really anywhere that you highlight. I love the formula, the consistency, I love the price. Like, this is definitely a top contender. And if you're wondering if I like this or the camo, the regular camo one better, I prefer this. I know that E.L.F has an amazing sponge, and I totally thought that I had it, but I guess I threw it out. I will link it down below because they do have a lot of different sponges, but the one that I love the most, I will link down below for you guys. So now I'm gonna blend this out, and you guys are gonna see how flawless. And honestly, like, I know that there's so many concealers out there, but this one is the one that makes my under eyes just look the healthiest. See, once you let it dry a little bit, you do get more coverage. I got two cream palettes. I'm really excited to use it. I've been really into cream bronzer and blush. The foundation palette is supposed to be obviously foundation, but I got it in the shade Deep so that I could use it to contour and bronze. Packaging is amazing, sleek, really, really nice mirror. And here are the shades. As you can obviously tell which ones I already swatched. I will go in with this shade first and try to bronze. I'm just gonna get really in there. Oh my god. It looked like I wasn't getting that much product on my brush, but I guess I was. I'm gonna go in with this shade instead. Okay, so that looks really nice. I know I look crazy, but once I set my under eyes and do my eyebrows, I will look a lot normal. I really like this because it kind of looks like you're almost like not picking up much product with your brush, but you are. It's like more of a thin formula, and it blended beautifully. It's pigmented enough to where you can kind of build it up as much as you want, but it's not like crazy, crazy pigmented. I feel like when I put it on my finger, like look, this is the shade I used all over my face, and see how it's not that dark? So you can definitely diffuse it really easily. Okay, and then I got the cream blush palette in Bold. I like all these shades except this one, but I do think this would look beautiful on deep skin tones. So I'm more of a berry tone kind of person, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this and maybe mix it with this and see what it looks like. Oh. Okay, so the blush palette is definitely more pigmented. Holy crap. Like, look at that. Oh my god. Okay, so I definitely look crazy, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face so that we can see like what we're really working with. I was very excited about trying this, this is the E.L.F Halo Glow setting powder. I did get it in the shade medium, which is this. This is supposed to be like an illuminating powder, and everyone's been raving about it. By the way, it does come with a built-in sifter, which is really nice. But I tried it one time and I just didn't see the hype. So I'm just gonna go ahead, set under my eyes and all over my face and kind of see what this powder is like. Okay, see, I'm glad I tried it again because now I have like my opinion. I do like this powder, but not for under the eyes. On my skin, it looks absolutely stunning. So I do love that. It still has the glowy look that a cream product would give you, even though it's set, so it's gonna last a while. So I'm gonna start using this more often to set my face, but not my under eyes. I really don't like this like glowy under eye look at all. It doesn't look very good in person, to be honest. Now I'm going to put some powder blush on. So this is the E.L.F Primer-Infused blush in the shade Always Rosy. I will say this is not my go-to kind of shade. Obviously this is like very light and cool tone for my liking, but I did buy this online a while ago. This just looked a lot darker on the website, so keep that in mind, but I still do like it. Like, it looks pretty. It looks like a nice little sunburn, which is what we're all trying to achieve nowadays. I'm not saying this is like super special because it's primer infused, but I do like the blush. It's affordable, nice formula, good packaging, so I give it a thumbs up. So I'm gonna move on to my brows because I'm tired of looking crazy. So I do have a brow pencil to show you guys. I've actually had this for a while. This is the E.L.F brow pencil. It's dual-ended. It's the pencil and then the spoolie. I have the shade Deep Brown. I do like this. I just want to give you guys a heads up. It's only $2, which is awesome, but it doesn't have very much product. Obviously, this is used, and I've used it a couple times, but it has around this much product for $2. So, you know, it's a good product, and I like the formula. You just don't get much product, but it's also $2. So you decide how you want to spend your money. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows so we can move on to eyeshadow, but I really do like this pencil. I like that it's retractable, you don't have to sharpen it, and I love the spoolie at the end, and the formula is really nice. Look at that, just this brow pencil. I mean, the best rated eyeshadows, which I agree with, are these bite-size quads. Now, I have used this one, and this one is called Cream and Sugar. It's really pretty, it's neutral, really, really nice for like everyday looks. And I decided to pick up another one so that I could use them in conjunction because I already know I love it. So I ended up picking up Trouffles. Now, this is the only thing they had in store, so it is another neutral palette. So obviously I'm gonna be doing a neutral look. This is more for like your brown smoky eye with a silver-ish like highlight. I think these are amazing. Guys, these are $3, so it's less than $1 per shadow, and they're pretty big pan shadows. I think I'm gonna do an all matte look with a shimmery highlight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed that up because this isn't a tutorial. $3 and they're amazing. So I highly, highly, highly recommend these. The only shade that I'm like kind of weird about is this brown shade. I really thought it was going to be more pigmented, and I really had to build it up. I've never had that problem with this one. So they're both great. Again, it's just the lighter brown shade in Truffle is not as like pigmented as you would think. The black is nice. It actually has a little bit of shimmer in it, like a little sparkle, but you can't actually tell on the eyes. I obviously do recommend these bite size. I mean, they're great and they're so affordable. Let's move on to eyeliner. This is something new for me, and again, this was obviously in the bestsellers. So this is our cream eyeliner in the shade black. So just like a gel liner. Really nice packaging. I like it. I really need to like focus when I'm doing eyeliner, so I'm just gonna grab an angled brush and maybe do a wing. We'll see. We'll see. So the formula is really nice in the sense that it's really, really soft. Like, it was very emollient, really easy to use. The only thing that's throwing me off is that it's not super black. I wanted to show you guys an example. This is the E.L.F one, and then the one on top is from Ofra. But see how the E.L.F one is more of like a stone gray black? So obviously I like the way it applied. I hope that it lasts. We'll see that in the wear test. But it's not as black as I would want it to be. So maybe if you're looking for that, like a black that's not super intense, then you would like it. It is pigmented. It's just the actual tone of the pigment. So that's that. So we are going to be trying the Faux Mink lashes. So this is what they look like. They look really, really beautiful. Again, this is Social Butterfly. Wispy, multi-dimensional layers. I absolutely agree with that. I'm really excited to try this. I really never get lashes from E.L.F because they used to be those like very like plasticky kind. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara and then apply these lashes, and I'll be right back. The glue is still drying, but I'm already in love with these lashes. And I will tell you why. They are a perfect cocktail. They're so lightweight. They are not heavy at all, but they do have a medium-sized band, so I can tell I'm gonna get a couple uses out of this before it like breaking apart. Since there's layers, I mean, these look like high-end lashes. Like, I am shook. So this was in their bestsellers, but I already had this. I didn't have to purchase it. This is the E.L.F. NABELA NOOR collaboration, and this is their highlighter. I did a whole video on the whole collection. I can link it up here, and I tried everything. It's a really beautiful pale gold shade, and it does have a built-in sifter, and I love it. So I definitely recommend this. Like, look how beautiful. And I think this shade would work for a lot of skin tones because it is gold, but it's not like a super bronzy gold, and it's also not a white gold. It's more of a pale yellow gold. So I feel like since it's in that middle realm, I feel like a lot of skin tones would be able to use this color and it look really beautiful. This is literally gonna last you a lifetime, so it's a really affordable investment. Okay, so for lips, I got 2 of their liquid lipsticks. But I didn't get a lip liner because I couldn't find one anywhere. So these are called the liquid matte lipsticks. So I got the shade Praline and oh my god, I bought the same shade twice? What? I literally bought Praline online, but I wanted to try a different shade, so I bought a different shade in store and I got the same shade. Wow. This shade is right up my alley, and I would definitely pair this with a like a brownie nude lip. I'm gonna quickly use the NYX matte lip liner in London. What a stunning shade. Wow. The applicator is nice because it's a pointy doe foot, so it's really good to line your lips with it. The formula is way thinner than I thought it would be. I love the shade. And so far, I do love the formula. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of super matte liquid lipsticks anymore. That's just preference, but I'll still review this and tell you guys like what I think. So lastly, let's set the face with some setting spray. I've been dying to try this. This is called the Glow Dewy Mist. So this is like part of their coconut and argan oil line, and it is like a milky looking mist. I actually tried this on my bare face because I wanted to see what it would do to my bare face, and my skin felt tacky, like a little bit dewy, and it did look luminous. But I will say, when I first applied this, I got white dots everywhere. So I'm gonna get a couple out. Better. There's just one dot. And honestly, okay, wait, one more. Since this is milky, obviously you're gonna notice bigger blotches. Guys, I'm really digging my makeup. So that setting spray, like I said, it makes your face dewy and it feels dewy. So if you have oily skin, I would stay away from this. So yeah, great impressions so far. I am filming a little bit later in the day today, but I can give you guys an 8-hour test wear. So I'll see you guys at night in my bathroom per usual, and I will give you guys my final thoughts. But so far, so freaking good. Hey guys, so it has been 8 hours, as you can see by my window. It is late at night, and I'm actually really shocked at how well, I mean, I expected it to look good, but I actually didn't expect the lip to last this long. I didn't reapply whatsoever. I put a little bit of lip balm just because it was really dry, but it wasn't crusty. It's just a dry matte liquid lipstick, just like any other liquid lipstick that's matte. The lashes, see, here's a better close-up of the lashes, and the foundation looks good. My highlight's still popping. I mean, everything looks really good, so I'm very impressed. I definitely give all these products that I put on my face a thumbs up, and yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.